She gave away the only shoes she owned. Her father's reaction changed both of their lives forever. Every morning, Lily walked to school wearing the same old pair of sneakers. The soles were worn thin. Cold air slipped through the tiny holes. Her father noticed every single step she took, but he couldn't afford a new pair. So instead, he smiled. And every day, he quietly whispered the same promise. "One day, sweetheart, I'll buy you the nicest shoes you've ever seen." Lily never complained, because to her, having her father beside her already felt like the greatest gift. Saturday afternoon, David finally took Lily to the shoe store. Her eyes lit up the moment she saw a beautiful pair of white sneakers. She carefully picked them up and smiled from ear to ear. David quietly reached for his wallet. His smile slowly disappeared. There wasn't enough money. For a few seconds, the world felt completely silent. He looked at his daughter, wondering how he could hide the pain of breaking another promise. As they were about to leave, Lily noticed something, a donation box. It was filled with toys, coats, and shoes for children in need. She stood there quietly, holding the new sneakers. Then she looked at her father and smiled. Without hesitation, she gently placed the shoes into the donation box. David's heart stopped for a moment. His little girl had just given away the one thing she had wanted most. Not because she had to, but because she believed someone else needed them even more. Lily never noticed that someone had been watching the entire time. Across the street, a successful businessman sat quietly inside his car. He had attended hundreds of charity events. He had written checks worth millions of dollars. But he had never witnessed a child giving away the very thing she had dreamed of. He watched Lily, holding her father's hand, walking away with a smile. At that moment, he made a decision. He wasn't going to help just one little girl. He was about to change an entire family's future. The next morning, someone knocked on their front door. David opened it, but no one was there. Only a large gift box, resting quietly on the porch. Lily slowly lifted the lid. Inside was the pair of white sneakers she had dreamed about. But beneath them lay a handwritten letter. It read, "Kindness always finds its way home." David could no longer hold back his tears. He hugged Lily tightly, realizing that her kindness had touched a heart they never even knew was watching. With trembling hands, David unfolded the letter. Every word felt heavier than the last. It said, "Yesterday, your daughter gave away the one thing she wanted most, without expecting anything in return. The world needs more hearts like hers. Please don't ever think you have failed as a father, because you have already raised an extraordinary little girl." David lowered the letter and looked at Lily. For the first time in years, he didn't see poverty. He saw the greatest success a father could ever have. A week later, Lily received an invitation from her school. She had no idea why everyone was there. The principal stepped onto the stage and shared the story of one little girl who gave away the very thing she wanted most. The auditorium became silent. Many parents wiped tears from their eyes. Then, one by one, every person in the room stood up. The applause seemed endless. David looked around, his heart overflowing with emotion. For the first time, he realized his daughter hadn't just changed one life. She had inspired an entire community. That evening, as the sun slowly disappeared, David looked at his daughter with tears in his eyes. He whispered, "I spent years believing I had nothing to give you. But today, you showed me that the richest people are not the ones with the most money. They are the ones with the biggest hearts." Lily smiled and gently held her father's hand. At that moment, David realized he had never been a poor father. Because the greatest gift he could ever give his daughter was the kindness she carried inside her heart. And perhaps that is the only treasure that lasts forever. Sometimes, the smallest act of kindness creates the biggest miracle. Heart, thank you for watching.